Hello, this is the video for our test entitled Each Node Needs to Last Sufficient Time on Battery Power, in which we will be testing our system over the duration of 48 hours to ensure that it will run as planned for that duration of time. As you can see, we have the solar panels facing upside down, and we're also indoors, so we're effectively getting 0 volts out of the panels, not charging the batteries. Um, as you can see here, this is our hub, and we can see that the green LED right here is on, indicating that power is being driven to our system. And over here, we can see that this green LED on our node is also on, indicating that we have power to our node. The time right now, which we started at, is 9:58:50 UTC.
Which is the Coordinated Universal Time globally. We chose to use the Coordinated Universal Time Zone because that is also the same time zone that our database is on. As you can see, our timestamp here. So we're using the Universal Time Zone to keep track of the data being sent in, and we're using the data being sent in on our database to ensure that the system is performing its functionality throughout the entire duration of the 48 hours that we're running on battery power. So we know that it can still have full functionality for a full 48 hours under just battery power alone. We'll come back with more updates later.
All right. Here's an update for our system checkoff. As you can see, the time currently is 17:45 UTC. So the system has been running nonstop for about 8 hours now. If we look at the database, we can see our most recent update of data occurred at 17:39 UTC. So that was about 6 minutes ago. And then if you look at our enclosure, you can see the green LED indicating that the node is on, and the green LED, as well as the LEDs on the 3G modem, indicating that our hub is on. And as you can see, the solar panels are still facing down indoors, so they are currently not generating any voltage to charge the batteries. Okay, this is an update for our system requirement for longevity testing, that the system will last a long enough time on solely battery power. So as we can see on the node, our power LED is still on, indicating that the current is, or that the circuit is still operating properly. And on the hub, we can see that both the modem LED and the power LED are on, indicating that this is also working correctly. And if we look over here at our database, we can see that the most recent entry, if I can focus here, is at 23:22 UTC. And we can see the values that we're receiving right here. And then looking at the world clock, we can see that the time corresponds within about 6 minutes of our last entry. Okay, for an update on here's an update on our system test. It's currently 4:51 UTC. The batteries have been running for approximately 20 hours now. And we can see that we recently had an upload at about 8 minutes ago at 4:43 UTC. Then we can see here that our node is still powered, as seen by this green LED, and our hub is also still receiving power, as seen by the 3G modem LED, as well as the power LED. And our solar panels are still facing downwards inside. Okay, here's an update on our system test. As you can see on the node, our battery LED is still on, and on the hub, our battery LED and modem LED is still on, and the solar panels are still facing downwards indoors, so they should not be charging our batteries in any meaningful way. If we look at the current time right now is 18:07, and we can see that we had an upload on the database at 18:03. Here is a final update for our battery power test, the longevity test, where our batteries have been plugged in without solar panels for slightly over 48 hours now. If you look at the timestamp from our most recent data sent, you can see that it is 10:04:43, and right now it is 10:05:45 UTC. So we can see that this data was just sent slightly over 1 minute ago. And if you look, the solar panels are still facing down. And then on our hub, we still have the modem LED on, as well as the power LED on. And similarly for the node, you can see the power LED is on right there. So we have just shown that the system is able to last 48 hours without needing solar panel charge. So that proves our test.